just wanna play. I wanna sing my song. I just wanna run and not be gone too long. 'Cause this time is precious still. I wanna keep it close to me. I'm wishing on a star to make more time to see. You can always dream. You can't put your life on hold. 'Cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now. And then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. You can always dream. No one's taken that from you. Only you can see it through, just like the way you do. So feed it from your soul and weigh it from both sides. The fulcrum and the tides will give direction that you'll know. You can always dream. You can't put your life on hold. 'Cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now. And then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. When you make the time, it's a game of give and take. When the balance is at stake, you need to take a look inside. Look deep into your heart and remember how it feels. It's where the answer lies and tells you what is real. You can always dream. You can't put your life on hold. 'Cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now. And then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Celebration Center service, our service right before Christmas. This is our last one. And I want to thank Lynn and Jen for our beautiful holiday decorations. And for those of you online, I'm sorry you're not going to be able to see them, but they are really fantastic. And I'm so appreciative of the color and the lights and the sights and the sounds that we'll have today. I am Reverend Faith, and I am your host this morning and your practitioner this morning. And we have a wonderful service lined up for you as usual. For those of you online, we appreciate your presence here, and please feel free to check in the chat and say hello. And if you have any questions, our tech team can answer them or forward them to us. You can also go online at celebrationcenter.org and find out more information about our center. So I want to have the people in the room recognize that this service is being recorded and will be available on YouTube, our YouTube channel for later viewing. So please join me in celebrating the people who are actually making this service possible today. I'm going to go through the whole list before we clap today. And we're just going to clap for everyone. How's that? So our speaker today is Reverend Dr. Raymont Anderson. And I'm hoping that he, like us, feels like family rather than a guest. But you'll hear more about him later. Our beloved Lynn Hollyfield is here today, and Jen Fay is with her. And I'd like to tell you just a little bit about Reverend Raymont, because I keep finding out new things about him. So I went on his website and I found this beautiful quote, which I think kind of sums him up a bit. It's by Emile Zola. And it says, "If you ask me what I came to do in this world, I am an artist. I, an artist, will answer you. I am here to live out loud." Now, if that does not describe Reverend Dr. Raymont Anderson, and if you have never experienced him before, you're in for a real treat today. Those of us who have always are delighted for his presence here. And he has been living out loud ever since I've known him. So it's not that he's gotten louder and louder and louder, but he also gets deeper and lives life fully. And he's learning, a consummate learner, and he just keeps shifting and changing and growing and inviting us to do that with him. And it's such a gift that he is giving to the world out here. And so with all of this, I believe every person I've mentioned so far is also living their life pretty out loud and willing to grow and to learn. And I think that's why we're all here on this journey together. So let's give a big round of applause for this service today. I mentioned Ivor. I mentioned him very first, I think, because he is most important for us being online. Yes, we're going to embarrass him soon. So this is the time for Lynn's first song. Thank you. Oh no! Oops, we have to fix him. He doesn't. He needs like heavy boots. He needs a little. There. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. We're gonna sing. If you feel able and you want to stand up and sing with us, we're gonna have the words on the screen. We're gonna do "Silent Night," the New Thought version. So please join us in singing this. Here we go. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. We are light upon the earth, knowing love and giving it shepherd. This is sacred time. This is sacred time. Silent, silent night, beautiful night. This is ours to share tonight. We are blessed to see the truth, the love of God we are living through. This is sacred time. This is sacred time. Silent night, holy night. Here we feel God's pure light. Radiant beams help guide our way. This holy night and all of our days. This is sacred time. This is sacred time. Silent night, beautiful night. The truths we know are pure delight. Knowing the meaning to give from our love to all beings be like a peace dove. This is sacred day. This is sacred time. This is sacred time.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I had a very, very small part of that. I think Lynn Hollyfield's name should be first.
No. Actually, those lyrics are yours, Reverend Faith. I changed just a couple. Just a few.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, but if you remember, we once had I think Suzanne and Tim did a New Thought version of a lot of different songs and invited us to participate in that. And then they actually created a songbook for it. So that was really a sweet time. And I'm impressed with myself. So this is a time I'd like to share with you our vision statement, and we can say that together. We believe in, I'm sorry. Our vision is to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Thank you. And I'm going to read the reading today from our Science of Mind magazine, because we won't be getting together before Christmas. So this is actually Christmas Day. If you read it daily, I'm giving you a preview. Ernest Holmes said, "Be still and know that I am God. I am the Christ, the Son of the living God within me. I am the principle of peace within." And Reverend Richard Rohr said, "Christ is a universal notion. Christ is everywhere. Christ is the life principle of all things." So Jesus of Nazareth is now nowhere reported as saying, "I am the Savior of the world." He did not say that. In the texts of his teachings that have survived to this day, he says, "I am the light of the world." But in the Sermon on the Mount, which scholars tell us contains the most authentic teachings of this amazing Rabbi Jesus, he also says, "Don't you know you are the light of the world?" Ernest Holmes believed Jesus to be a human who realized the Christ principle, perhaps more greatly than any other. But the Christ spirit, the embodiment of spiritual principle in creation, is present everywhere, and every individual can recognize and live from it. We're all invited to be a part of the greater things than these that Jesus said those who come after him will do. All these things that I do, and you will do more. So we give thanks for this time together. So I'd like you to join me in prayer. And I'd like you to take a breath together that brings us together in that heart space where we are all one, where we recognize the oneness of life itself, not just humanity, but all of life. So I'd like you to breathe deeply and hold it gently, and then release it slowly. And another time, breathe deeply, hold it gently, and release it slowly. And as we do this, we do become one together in this space. And we invite others here too. We invite others that are unseen to us, our ancestors, those who are yet to come, anyone who wants to join us in this time of prayer. We welcome them. And so we speak a word of truth and beauty and love and holiness and light, knowing that this time, this season, where the days are shorter, invites us to remember that something is happening in the darkness that is yet to be seen. The seeds are growing. Something is happening in our lives as well. And individually, we are growing. And so I give thanks for the knowing that there is an ever forward movement of love and presence of spirit in our lives, in our truth. And as we hear that and share that today in this limited time and space, I know we carry it with us out into the world changed because we are here. We are changed for good because we are here. And I give thanks for that. So much thanks. And I give I give out love into this space, knowing that it is received and returned and taken with each individual as they leave. I just give thanks for this time because this is our home. This is our community. This is our space. And so releasing these words out into the law, I know that they are in motion already now, before they were spoken. And so it is. And so it is. I would also, as a practitioner, like you to know that you can put a prayer request in the basket on the table. You can put a prayer request using the QR code on the screen or going to our Celebration Center website. And we will pray on those requests all week. There's a ministry of prayer on Monday that meets, and each person in that group prays for you all week. So please take advantage of that. And there's also practitioners who will pray for you after service if you wish. And now it is time for our second song.
This is a fun little song written by Chris Rosser, and it's called Christmas in the Ashram. From the west to the east, they left their homes in search of peace. A transcendental mystic yogi took them in
He was kind and holy. From California to Bombay, they walked for miles to sing and pray. But on the last day of the year, their songs became a little weird. Singing home, hallelujah, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Bolo, Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Sri Ram, Christmas in the ashram.
Here's your part.
Oh, oh. The guru must be out of town. There's tinsel on Vishnu's crown, and someone's hung a Christmas star on one of Shiva's extra arms. There's eggnog in the black spice tea, lotus petals on evergreens, incense burners green and red, Santa hats on shaven heads. Singing Om Hallelujah, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Bolo, Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Sri Ram, Christmas in the ashram. Here you go. Oh. They sang gospels and Upanishads, Psalms and Vedas praising God. Maybe Christ and Krishna are amused when humans get a little bit confused. Singing Om Hallelujah, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Bolo, Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Sri Ram, Christmas in the ashram. Om Noel, Jai Sri Ram, Christmas in the ashram.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Jen. Christmas in the ashram. Love it. All these people coming together as one, saying the same things, just in different languages. So this is a time we've kind of added into some of our services where we invite you who are here in person, and if you're watching with someone at home, you can participate in this too. If not, you can just say it to yourself. I would like you to know that I see good in you, and I see God in you. And so I would like for you to look at someone in the room and just take a moment, look at a few people and say, I see good in you. I see God in you. Okay, we're having too much fun now. Oh, it's so nice to have everyone here. Thank you for being here. It's time for our, I want to say entertainment. Our encouragement, our entertainment. Isn't it nice when both things can come together? When you can have a speaker who can make it also joyful and fun and personal and just bring things together for us. And that's what Raymont Anderson does. So I'd like to give a welcome to not our guest speaker really, but our own friend, Reverend Dr. Raymont Anderson.
No pressure, no pressure. Thank you. Oh my. I feel like I had to work on an Oscar or something while I'm up here now. So there are three particular things that I want us to cover. But first of all, for those who know me, you know how I like to start. How are you? Great. Thank you. Thank you, Dean, for asking me. I'm doing exceptionally well. So this time of year, right? There's a theme, whether it's Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, there's something that all three of these have in common, right? Other than joy, other than happiness, in terms of how we recognize or celebrate, there's a particular symbol that all three of these use. Do we know what that symbol is? Light. So that's going to be one thing I want us to talk about, because oftentimes in New Thought, we talk about light. Be the light of the world, the light of God, and light up you, light up my light. We talk about light a lot. But when it comes down to, well, what does that mean? What does that look like? We don't really go there. So we're going to go there today. But the theme for today is from Slither and slime to sublime. Now, if I were to ask you, what do you think that means? From slither and slime to sublime. Give me something. What do you think in your mind as you hear that, or as you, okay, I thought it was up there that you could read. I don't know, it wasn't, but it's okay. In your mind, what is that about? Getting out of the muck. Okay? In the flow. Anything else? The journey. Okay. Now, since Engie started off with the muck, there's and we had the Om Hallelujah, and so ashram, no mud, no lotus. Yes, Robin? Evolving through multiple dimensions of existence. Keep that in mind. No mud, no lotus. How do we evolve? In order for the caterpillar to become the butterfly, it must completely dissolve. It must liquefy itself. And see, oftentimes in New Thought, when things don't go the way we want them to go, when things don't go the way we expect them to go, we get into our, what am I doing wrong, Terry? I've been praying and I've been tithing and I've been doing this stuff. What's wrong with me? We get into this, oh, woe is me, like clearly I'm doing something wrong. But what if it's just part of the journey? What if this thing called life, we are not meant to avoid the muck and yuck, but embrace it? Because if we really think about it, if we pick any of the avatars or the great spiritual leaders or the whatever we want to call the bodhisattvas, all of them have some slither and slime going on. whether they are the archetypal ones like the Harry Potters, the Luke Skywalkers, the Elphabas, all of them, or they are the Ram Dasses, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s, the Gandhis, the Howard Thurmans, all of them, the Jesuses, all of them have some level of, you know what? If this cup can pass before me and I don't have to drink from it, I would rather not. But thy will be done. That's what Jesus said. He's like, look, I would much rather not drink and go through, but if it's necessary, it's the lesson that all of them are offering us. So maybe rather than us praying to have this amazing life where there is no darkness, even though we need darkness, every artist knows you need to be able to shade and have shadow to create depth and 3 dimensions in a 2-dimension. We understand that, but when it comes to New Thought, we make the darkness the villain. But if there was no nighttime, if there was no soil to put seed in, there's no darkness. There's no darkness in the womb. There's no darkness in the sky. We don't see stars. And if we stare directly at the sun, what happens to our eyes? We go blind. So clearly we are not meant to take in that much light in that way. It's called balance. Yin, yang, balance. So what happens when we really look at our lives and say, so what does it look like in my life for me to have balance? What does it look like in my life for me to stop trying to make it out like I'm supposed to be whatever this is? I'm supposed to be taller, thinner, thicker. I'm supposed to be lighter. I'm supposed to have a cholesterol level of this. I'm supposed to have a blood pressure number of this. And because I don't, then I'm doing something wrong versus, oh, my blood pressure is a little high today. Then what is mine to do? Oh, cholesterol levels high today or low. What is mine to do? Oh, headache today. What is mine to do? Oh, diarrhea today. What is my, be right back. Whatever it is, what is mine to do as you are experiencing whatever you're experiencing, including anger. Instead of, well, we are not supposed to be angry, are we, Jen? I mean, does it not say somewhere in, I don't know, the Upanishads or somewhere in scripture, I don't know, somewhere that we are not supposed to be angry? And yet Jesus flipped tables at a certain point in time. So what about recognizing what is the anger? Is it righteous anger or is it egoic anger? If it's sadness, if it's grief, if it's joy, because we can get addicted to joy. Did you know that? Did you know that, what is this? What is this thing called? Smartphone. Did you know that, and I can't think of the scientist's name, but studies have been done. Sorry, Ernest, did I knock you over? Studies have been, take a nap. Be open at the top. Studies have been done that say that the vast majority of humans today are addicted to their smartphones. But do you know why? There's a certain chemical that when we go to our smartphone to, I got a new email, I got a text, I got a something, I'm playing this, and I got stuff to tap, 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 and tap, tap, to tap, tap, tap. There's a certain brain chemical that is released. Yes, Jen? Dopamine. We have a dopamine addiction, and the smartphone triggers the dopamine because it feels good. Joy. I want joy. I want more joy in my life. I want, and however we get it, if it's the dopamine from this or whatever it is, that's one of the reasons why people get addicted to things like gambling. It has nothing to do with the coin in and the brr, brr, brr. It's the dopamine that comes from it. So we can even be addicted to the good stuff. Balance. How do we balance and move through this thing called life in a way where we are able to live our best lives? That's the journey. So I'm going to read the four things, and I want you at the end to tell me what these four things have in common. Ready? There will be a quiz at the end. Are you ready? Okay, number one, from Ernest Holmes, that's you. Find 1,000 people who know that and use it, and the world will no longer be famished. How important it is that each one of us, in our own simple way, shall live from God, to God, with God, in God, and to each other. From Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. I just had a moment there. Knowing is not, don't laugh, don't laugh, because squirrel. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. It's you again, Ernie. One of the greatest difficulties in the new order of thought is that we are likely to indulge in too much theory and too little practice. And then Bruce Lee. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. What do those four things have in common? They are encouraging what? Movement. They are encouraging action. See, because it's one thing, well, when we say, we got this phrase in Science of Man, we say, treat and move your feet. So even there's the you gotta do. Like, how many of us can sit at our dinner table, close our eyes, Om Sachitananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Sri Bhagavate Samet. Okay, oh, it was the wrong one, Terry. That's the Havun de Bashmaya Nitkade Shamuchtete Malkutach. Nechwe Trianach Ikanat di Bashmaya Asba'arha. Faith, what's going on? I keep doing the prayer, but the food ain't showing up. I did it in Sanskrit. Right? Like, unless I call Grubhub or unless I get up and somewhere there has to be action. So why do we think that simply saying an affirmation, but not living an affirmation, saying a prayer, but not embodying a prayer, why do we somehow think that just this thing is enough? Just moving this, the flapping this thing, and whatever this is. What is this thing? You know what I'm talking about. Why do we think that that's enough when it comes to new thought? We somehow think that to create a world that works for all we have to do is meditate. All we have to do is pray. All we have to do is affirmations. But even there, do we know what we're actually affirming? For example, let's go back to that concept of light. Someone says, be a light unto the world. That could mean anything for any number of people. It's a variety of things. But in this moment right now, we're going to turn light into an acronym, right? So each letter, I want you to, if you feel so bold enough to say it out loud, something that you are choosing to embody that can be demonstrated and witnessed. What is an L word for you that is something you can embody, something you can express, something that can be witnessed? And what is that for you? An L word. Love. Anything else? Laughter, life. Anything else? If not, that's fine. Luck, if that works, yeah, go for it. Okay. I. Illumination. Inspiration. One more. Intuition. G. Gratitude. God. One more. Grace. H. Hope. Holy. One more. Happiness. T. Terry. Thank you. Togetherness. One more. Time. Transformation. These are things that you can actively say today whatever way I am choosing to be the very embodiment of luck. That no one need to pluck a 4-leaf clover or get a rabbit's foot. Give it back to the rabbit. They need it more than I do. Whatever it is, I am going to be the embodiment of it. That whenever I'm around someone, they're like, you know what? Melinda, every time you're around me, I feel so lucky. I don't know what it is, but she knows what it is. How do I choose to embrace and embody holiness and grace, transcendence and intuition? These are things that are far more tangible, identifiable than simply saying light. The moment we make it something that's grounded, oh, I can do that. Shine your light. What's he mean? Lynn, Ray told me to shine my light. What's he mean? Just, I don't know what that means. It's a little vague. It's a little amorphous. It's a little woo-woo sometimes. But the moment we can ground it, we step into that. This is what it means. Oh, so maybe this is what it means to be sublime. To be in this state of, I can feel it. I can feel and recognize that God is not some separate over there, way over there, somewhere over the rainbow. There's God. Rather, it's right here where I am. Oh. See, anybody in there familiar with the story in the Bible in Kings with Elisha, the prophet, and the widow's oil? Are familiar with this story? No, anybody? Nobody? One person? Okay. In the Bible, there's a story where the prophet Elisha is approached by the widow, and she has no oil, she has no money, and they're like, I'm like old Mother Hubbard. I went to the cupboard, but the dog ain't got a bone. We broke right now. We need some cash. And Elisha is like, cool. It's a jar of oil. He tells her, collect everything in your house that could possibly contain, like every bowl, every cup, everything that could hold. So she gathers everything. She pulling Tupperware from stuff, and she pulling shoes, and she pulling everything. And one jar, and it's pour, that's full. Pour, that's full. 37, give it 38, 39. This is the last one, 40. And the last drop fell. This one jar filled up all of these containers, and as soon as it reached the last container, it also ran out. Now, metaphysically, what is this invitation to say? To what degree am I willing to contain? To what degree can I contain joy? Does my joy reach a point where now it runs out? Does my intuition reach a point where now it runs out? Now my transcendence, my grace, my hope, my laughter, my excitement, my exuberance, my awareness of God, is there some point where now it runs out? Or do we recognize this infinite limitlessness of all of creation? Which means we have enough of everything we need right now to create and manifest peace on earth, goodwill to all. We have it. We just don't realize it. We're not embodying it. We're not recognizing it because we've put too many conditions on. In the same way that we put too many conditions on us. Pause for a second for this brief commercial announcement. Hello. No, I'm joking with you. Since Faith said it had to be entertainment, I was going to. In martial arts, there is a moment where, okay, pause for a second. Sorry, Ivor, I'm going to move. So I'm standing here. And there's a moment where my right foot is going to do a side kick that way, which means the way I teach it is, so you pick do the hokey pokey. You pick your right foot up, you pivot, your leg extends out. It comes back, it goes down. Side kick. When does the kick start? When does the kick begin? The moment it's, how did you do that? I thought that was, y'all messing with me now. Yes, but yes, the moment it is in the mind, the body follows. To what degree do you already have in your mind hope, joy, love, peace on earth, goodwill to all, more than enough food, etc. for everyone, that you are the living embodiment of the all that is? Do you already have that in your mind? Or do you feel like it's something I got to work for? Something I still got to look for? Something I still got to read for? Something I still got to... Terry gave us L-I-G-H-T. Give me a T word. Terry. Nowhere in there did Terry look in the shopping bag saying, where, oh, where is Terry at? Oh, where could she be? There she is. I am here now. Terry, no, Terry, right? Boom. Why do we spend so much time looking for love in all the wrong places? Why do we spend so much time looking for God in all the wrong places? Every time you look in the mirror, there is God staring at itself back at you. Why else would Jesus say, be ye therefore perfect? Be. He didn't say go do something, didn't say take a workshop, didn't say get a class. He said be it, which automatically implies that everything in order to be it is already right where we are. Then why are we not living that truth? Because we've been conditioned by the slime and the slither that we are sinners, that we are broken, that we are not able to demonstrate and manifest to the degree that Ernest did, or Charles and Myrtle Fillmore did, or Emma Curtis Hopkins did, because they're so great. Oh, Ernest, we bow down to you, but we could never, for dost thou not know, dear Ernest, we could never aspire to your greatness. Get off my shoulder. Like we do all this stuff like we are trying to be something else instead of just being the divine that we are right now. We are whole, perfect, and complete right now, not later. Matter of fact, according to Anton St. Martin, you are one thing only. You are a divine being, an all-powerful creator. You are a deity in jeans and a t-shirt. And within you dwells the infinite wisdom of the ages and the sacred creative force of all that is, all that will ever be, and all that ever was. That's what we are. We are what creation looks like when it shows up in human form. We are what the universe looks like when it shows up in human form. See, because we can conceptualize it, the universe, stars and cosmoses and moons and comets and but I got that. But when it shows up as us, it's Dean. When it shows up as us, it's Jen. When it shows up as us, and then what? Because when you now know what you really are, and this is one of those things that scares us, which is one reason why when we start in New Thought and the law of attraction, and we're told your thoughts are powerful, and we say something, and we catch ourselves saying something that's not something we want to affirm, we cancel. That's not what I meant. Erase. Wait, you said what now? Cancel. Why? Because we are now in a superstitious state of mind where we believe that simply saying that is automatically going to create it. It's not. Because if it were, trust and believe, Terry, every single day. As the treasurer of Celebration Center for Spiritual Living, I am knowing that our bank account savings, checkings, and other $1.7 billion increasing by the millions every single day. If it was just that, it would already be done. But when it comes to the negative stuff, we somehow believe that if I say, cancel. Why are we superstitious about the faith of and the power of and the creative powers? Why? Because we've been conditioned. It is a method and a technology that others have given to us that prevent us from actually stepping into our actual power. To whom much is given, much is required. As said in Marvel Comics with Spider-Man and his uncle, with great power comes great responsibility. When you know how powerful you really are, and I mean really know, then Terry's concept, where did the kick start? Here. Mental equivalent. Think it, feel it, speak it, embody it, and live it, and it shows up. If Terry is thinking this community is a multi-million-dollar enterprise and Terry alone is the one thinking it, it's not enough. Because even Jesus in the Bible, don't know if you knew this, there's a point in the Bible where Jesus went back home and Jesus wasn't able to do miracles back home because the people didn't believe. But it was Jesus, Terry. It was Jesus. And Jesus is like, bread. Oh, man. Ritz crackers and sardines for all. No, nothing. What is wrong with you people? We know you. You Mary and Joseph boy. You made my table and the chairs to go with it. That's who you are. What you talking about? Some feed the people. They didn't believe. Do we? Do we believe that we are the infinite I am? Showing up in, through, and as us to the degree that we can expand this community to such a degree that if you wanted to, you could buy out everybody else in this shopping complex and turn this entire complex into this is what Celebration Center is. You could buy out the landlord and say, we'll own the property now. Go to Florida. It starts here. Then it's, do we feel it? Then are we communicating that way? Then are we embodying it and living to such a degree? Because Engie may say, no. Forget this shopping complex. I got something better in mind. And then it could be whatever that is. But it starts here. Sublime starts as our consciousness. And then we embody it. And then we live it, and then it's done. And you enjoy it. And that's what it means to live your amen. Not as simply something we say at the end of a prayer, but it's the way that we show up. And so it is.
I think you delivered. Let's give him another. More love. Thank you. Thank you very much. And you know, my lovely husband looks in the mirror every morning and he says exactly what you said. I see God and he sees me and we're both well pleased. So it can happen if we start understanding that. It is time for music again, right? Yeah. I don't think I even really needed to come up here. You guys would have.
Okay, this is a song. I think this is a nice follow to Reverend Ray's beautiful talk. It's called Our Place in the World. Mirror gives a reflection, another way of connection in our place in the world. Looking at what's been left behind, it's okay, there's more to find in our place in the world. Water, when we're still as water, there's a reflection. We see us as we are. Underwater, there's a current flowing with a deeper knowing of who we truly are. Leaving separation isn't real. We're mirroring how we feel in our place in the world. Seeking to see myself in everyone. All beings are truly one and have a place in the world. Water, be still as the water, and in the reflection we see us as we are. Mirror what is flowing and the deeper knowing of who we truly are. Learning what we see is you and me, and each and every living being has a place in the world. Knowing what we see is you and me, and each and every living being has a place in the world.
Thank you, Lynn and Jen. Let's give singers and speaker another hand. All right. We welcome those people who are here for the first time. And if you would like to introduce yourselves, you can come up and say something. There's no pressure there. But you are welcome. Okay.
Hi, my name is Angie. I've been in this church several times, but I've never been in your services, which I'm thrilled today that Angie had brought me. Thank you for having me. And I don't know if any one of you remembers my sister, Poppy. I'm her sister, so it has a great meaning for me to be with you today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Angie. Yes, we love Poppy. Still do. Thanks for being here. All right. So let's see. If you are a guest and you would like to be in to hear more about us, you can fill out a card and we will send you announcements of what's happening. And so anyone online can go to our website again and sign in there, and we would put you on our mailing list as well. And you would just put that card over on the table in the box where it says prayer cards. And yes. All right. Announcements. We have some exciting things happening now. Today. What are we doing today? Party. We're having our potluck Christmas party. So if you still have time to get over here, come on over. Prepare we have a sing along. Come on over. You can meet Raymont in person. So next week, which is the last Sunday of the year, we're going to have our releasing ceremony. And you are invited to be here to let go of stories, to let go of whatever you want to let go of. It's really a beautiful ceremony. So I invite you to come and let go of things and practices and release so that you can get more of what you really want. New Year's Day, here's another biggie. New Year's Day, Terry Murphy is having us dance our prayers. And that was a big hit several years ago. And so people will be coming in. It will be a meditative and movement time. So that is from 2 to 3:30. So please come and join us then. And we'd love to see you. It's going to be a mix of mostly holiday tunes, but sacred things that are fun to dance to as well. Drummers and wallflowers are invited. So if you don't want to dance, you can come and drum and just be here to soak in the wonderful energy. It's time for another song. And offertory. I guess I should talk about that. Yeah. Why we give to our community. I give to this community because it has meant much to me. It changed my life when I came here, and I give because I want this community to be available for other people so they can have an experience of God, and maybe it'll be a whole new way to experience the divine. So I invite, welcome all gifts, and your gift doesn't just stop here because we tithe to others. And so your gift keeps on giving, and we encourage you to join us in that giving. There's a basket on the table. There's a QR code that you can use to share. You can go to our website again to give. And so let's just have a prayer for abundant living. I like that $1 million vision. I like the idea of more. And so as we take another sacred breath and come together in this feeling of abundance, we just think of the abundance in our own lives and let that grow out. And when we have it, we want to share it. We want to share it gratefully, easily, and just because we can sometimes. And so we give to this community because we believe in the teachings. We believe in the divine in us, as us, through us. And we believe that everything here in this place is divinity in action. And so it is. Okay. Music.
I invite you to stand for this one and sing along with us. This is a fun one for the winter solstice today. This is a song by Peter Mayer called Where is the Light? When it's late December, dark and cold, where is the light? When old man year is bending low, where is the light? When the sun runs off to bed too soon, where is the light? And there's nothing but a skinny moon, where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. When it's dark each morning when I rise, where is the light? And it's dark when my eggs are frying, where is is the light? And it's dark when off to work I go. Where is the light? And it's dark again when I get home. Where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. It's in my skin, it's in my bones, it's in my heart, it's in my soul. This light and light so bright and golden, like a summer day. When the sun goes missing in the sky, it's rising in my eyes, chasing all that winter gloom away. I'm burning bright like kerosene. Where is the light? I'm twinkling like the Pleiades. Where is the light? I'm dancing like a candle flame. Where is the light? I'm flaming like a fruit flambe. Where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. 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 Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Yay! All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm letting my light shine.
I'm
letting my light shine.
I'm looking in the mirror and seeing my light.
I'm looking in the mirror and seeing my light.
And I like it.
And I like
And so it is.
And so it is.
Okay.